Hey guys, when talking about the best gun in Apex Legends, it's safe to assume that there isn't a gun that is the very best in every situation and at all ranges, since the existence of such a gun would be a poor game design choice. Instead, we'll try to find a gun that has no big weaknesses and is very good in every category, and call that one the best gun in the game. In this video, we'll explore various fan favorites like Wingman, Spitfire, Peacekeeper, R301, and other guns. Stick around. Let's start off by explaining what the best gun has to be able to do. Be a threat at every range, be one of the best in damage, have the potential of killing the whole enemy squad very fast, and not just one player, and have almost no downtime, as in not having to reload 3 times during a single fight. Now that we know this, it's easy to say that a gun like Peacekeeper cannot fit into this, since it does serious damage only up to about 10 meters. Kraber 50 cal is also not a candidate since it has a huge scope that you cannot remove, making it rather useless in close range. In general, we won't be looking at supply drop weapons, and it's obvious that we'll mostly be looking at various SMGs, ARs, and LMGs. Let's take a look at the weapon stat graph, courtesy of Omega Alpha Hydra on Reddit. There's a lot of information in the spreadsheet, so I left the link in the description if you want to analyze it deeper. To find out the most important characteristics that make the weapons good, the first thing we want to look at is the DPS, or damage per second, that the weapon can do to the body area. We quickly find that the potential candidates are Wingman, R99, Prowler, R301, Spitfire, and Devotion. Let's go over each weapon and try to find the cons that come with the high DPS. R99 is an SMG, which means that the headshot damage multiplier is only 1.5. The other guns that we're going to look at have a multiplier of 2. This is a big con, but an even bigger one is the clip size. Stock clip is only 18 bullets, making it semi-useless versus full HP enemies. Even though shooting in Apex Legends seems really easy because of the lack of recoil, for some reason this gun has huge recoil. Devotion is a special gun. It's basically a minigun, starts shooting slowly and then speeds up the fire rate over a short amount of time. In my opinion, it's not worth going in depth with this gun since it's a very bad choice close range, especially against a shotgun. It's not too good on long range either. It does have insane DPS, especially with the legendary attachment, so beware of it in open areas. Next up is Prowler. This gun needs the select fire receiver attachment, otherwise it's just a trash burst gun. With that attachment, it can shoot full auto. It has almost no recoil, medium-sized mag, and one of the highest body shot DPS stats in the game. But it's an SMG, meaning lowered headshot damage, same as R99. The Wingman, fan favorite Overwatch McCree style revolver that can really destroy enemies if you can connect 3 or 4 shots, especially headshots with its 2x multiplier. The default mag size is a slight problem though, since well, we're talking about a revolver. Unlike when playing McCree in Overwatch, where you have a lot of completely flat areas and knowledge of exact spots and angles you have to aim at, in Apex I find it very hard to connect more than 2 headshots in a row, since there's a lot of slopes, characters coming from all sides, etc. It also has the lowest body shot DPS out of all the contenders we're going to look at today. Nevertheless, it's a dangerous weapon, especially in the hands of a skilled shooter. For casual players, I'd recommend skipping this gun and choosing the one out of the next 2. Now the grand finale, starting with R301. It's arguably the best gun at melting down single opponents. Granted, you're aiming at the head. The 2x multiplier on this gun really pushes it to the top, making it the best mid-range gun in the game. But it comes at a price. Default mag size is 18. People might think that this isn't much of an issue, but a lot of times 18 bullets isn't even enough for a single knock, let alone a full squad wipe. Of course, you can upgrade it with an epic extended mag, but even then it's a struggle. This is the reason we're looking at the M600 Spitfire as the last gun. This LMG is only 2% behind the R301 in DPS and also has the same headshot multiplier. But the advantage of this gun over every other gun is its mag size. The default is 35, which can go up to 60. That's insane, especially considering that you can do up to 40 damage per hit to the head. This is possibly the only gun in the game which can destroy a whole squad with a single magazine, as seen in the intro clip. It's also pretty economic when it comes to bullets used per fight, since its RPM is only 507 compared to an R99 which has an RPM of 1000. It's safe to say that M600 Spitfire is indeed the best gun in Apex Legends. I can see this gun getting nerfed in some way in the upcoming patches. It's just way too easy to play and too good. You should never skip picking up this gun no matter what your setup is. My optimal weapon combo will probably look something like Spitfire and Peacekeeper. I'm actually thinking of going double Spitfire from now on. One small, almost negligible con would be the max range at which the Spitfire can score a headshot, which is 50 meters. If you hit someone in the head at 55 meters, it will count as a body shot. I honestly didn't know that before I saw some of the charts that came out on Reddit the other day. The R301 can hit a headshot up to 200 meters away though. But then again, you're better off using a sniper at that range anyway. One last note. You shouldn't look at the Peacekeeper DPS and assume that it's worse close range than some full auto weapon. When shooting a shotgun, you shoot one pellet, then you hide behind the wall, then you re-peek and shoot again. The max DPS of the Peacekeeper is what it is in the spreadsheet, but you have to take into account that you're hidden and not in line of sight to your opponent half of the fight. This is not the case with automatic guns though, where you're exposed 100% of the time you're spent shooting in order to get maximum DPS. This is why shotguns are the best at super close range. Thank you for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it. If maybe you have a different opinion or got some interesting gun stats and facts to share, feel free to let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.